Roblox. All right, it's been around for like 20 years. From what I understand, it's like a virtual playground, and mom and dads have it on a little tablet, and they, a lot of times, just to keep kids busy, keep them quiet. Here, play that. Here, play. Yeah, Roblox, fine. It's colors and it's movement. And it's beautiful. Over 144 million users, and can be dangerous. Some parents are saying, yeah, absolutely. Used for grooming, child abuse, all kind of stuff like that. I don't know. I've never seen it. I just have read about it. Jody Neal knows because she's a child abuse expert. And in fact, she became one because she is a survivor. Joins us now. Jody, hey, good morning.
Morning. How are you today?
I guess I'm okay. You and I have never chatted as far as I know. Do you say Jody or Jody?
Jody.
Jody, I love that. All right. You're a survivor. God love you. My prayers for you. I want to know about Roblox. What makes this dangerous?
What I think is most dangerous about Roblox is that there are the kid games, like Grow a Garden, like Mermaid Isle. But then there's really dark places on Roblox. For example, my kids were playing it for a little while, and the next thing I know, I look over, and they're wearing orange jumpsuits, building things in a little Roblox prison. So
What?
you really have to keep an eye on it, or else your kid can wander into the dark parts of Roblox.
So Roblox is a series of little games, kind of well, like I said, like a little playground on virtual playground. But there aren't any restrictions when you get to those places. First of all, why would you have for little kids? Why would you have people in orange jumpsuits playing prison? That's weird.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. And they said, Mom, it's just a game. And I said, Babe, they're making it seem like it's okay to be in jail. You don't want to be in jail. It's horrible in jail.
Mm.
So,
So
and supposedly they've done some things to make it safer in response to your question, but I don't think they're doing what needs to happen, which is completely isolating children from adults on that app.
So Roblox is not just a kids playground. It's just a virtual playground for everybody, and anybody can wander into whatever. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, yes,
Oh
sir.
my.
It is not okay.
Aren't there laws in place for gaming developers? Or are there?
Not really. No.
Oh,
The only one law that's really referenced much in the online space is Section 230. But the online platforms like Meta, they're using that more as a shield to protect them. So there's a massive gap in legislation in what needs to be done to protect our children.
is it that because if for people who say, well, yeah, but it's just a game, they're not really doing jail. Well, okay, yeah, but I don't want my kids playing like that. But also, predators, can they get into this thing and pretend to be someone else? Of course they can. They do that all the time, don't they?
Yes. In fact, a predator approached my daughter. His name was Otto, and he was asking her questions and telling her not to tell her parents. I didn't find out about it until a couple months later and put up the five-alarm fire and really started looking at Roblox as an app. And absolutely, predators are finding children there, and we've seen in the media the past, even just past few months, that children have shown up to places like New York or unalived because of their interactions with Roblox predators.
So, are there any kind of protection options? Of course, parents being more mindful of where your kids are at on there, but are there any kind of like I don't know parameters that you can set up as a parent?
There are age verification, which is actually pretty strict. You have to get your driver's license out and verify that you actually are the child's parent. But on the perpetrator side, no, it is really easy to get an account.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
hmm
We're talking with Jody Neal. Roblox. What do you want parents to know and to do? Because right now they're going like, well, then what am I supposed to do?
Well, I would absolutely deploy the use of surveillance like BARC. Also, I just think we have to be really mindful in those moments where it feels like peace and quiet. That's when we need to be our most vigilant. And it's unfortunate that's the case, but that's when the child is engaged with the app the most, and that's when the perpetrators are going to strike. a study was
Hmm.
done by some linguists on online predator behaviors, and what I took from it was that they're just like other criminals. They want to get in and get out as quickly as they can, getting what they want. And what
Hmm.
they want might be a new prey. It might be a photo, it might be a statement, but they're looking to make contact, get what they want, and then get out as quickly as possible without leaving identifying information. So if you think about it, like there's a bunch of bank robbers in there, wearing masks, looking for your kid, then I think you might be more interested in the vigilance that I've described.
Roblox, ROBLOX, putting a roadblock to your parenting if you're not careful. Hey, I just thought of that. I'm a marketing genius.
That's
Jody,
good. I'm
you're
going to use that.
you used your experience as a victim and a survivor to help other people and go into this field. I don't want to get, I don't, we were up on time. I don't want to get into your whole story, but we can find your book. What's your book? You have one coming out, kind of about your story, don't you?
Thank you. It's called Outcry Witness, and it's a former prosecutor's guide to healing and justice after sexual violence. It's written for survivors, for parents of children, for relatives of survivors. This issue has permeated our lives as human beings on this planet. There are so many victims in America alone, and it's time for us to really face this and so that we can create a safer world for our children.
Your book's going to be available when?
Yes, sir. It is now, and it's shipping. It'll be delivered by April 7th. I can't believe it.
Oh man, yeah, it's an exciting thing. Jody, I hope we can stay in touch, and I appreciate your candor today and your help on all of this.
Thank you so much. I'm here for you anytime.